This is Trans Africa Radio.
We are going behind the spotlight this afternoon with a very talented individual. Goes by the name of Loui Lvndn. A very good afternoon to you. Are you getting over the hump with this busyness?
Yeah. But then again, I mean, like every day is like crazy. So yeah, it's just a normal day, I suppose. But great to be here.
Thank you so much for coming through, actually, and
Awesome.
we getting to know a little bit more about you and the man behind the singles. Kill Her Killer. This is your latest single.
Yeah.
Your newest single that you released.
Yeah.
So let's get straight into it. Yeah. So Loui Lvndn. For the trans African who's not so familiar as to who Loui Lvndn is, how would you describe Loui Lvndn?
Sheesh. Loui Lvndn's a Joburg-based musician, creative, all-round creative. I'm a designer, writer, and musician, and now composer. I compose like all of the guys on my album, all of the tracks on my album. But this was the first time I had done that.
You composed,
like production arrangements and everything, you know what I mean? So add that to the list now, composer as well. And yeah, I've just been jamming as Loui Lvndn around Joburg for a while now. I think for like a strong 3 years. Strong 2 years.
So you've been paying your dues.
Yeah. I think we've done the full circuit, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now I'm out here.
You're out here doing
Trans
most.
Africa, you know what I mean?
Yay!
Hey.
Actually, he's the trans African that is
Yes, sir.
Loui Lvndn. The difference between composing and production, because I don't think we actually get that lately as to what's the difference really.
Yeah. I get it, right?
Because everyone's a producer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I think of a producer as more like a guy who's in studio, who sees the direction of the talents, you know what I mean, and kind of guides it and directs it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas a composer is the person who's writing the music, and when I say writing, I mean like compositions, guitar compositions, the basses, laying the drums down, etc. That's the person who composes.
So that's officially a box that you have ticked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am now a composer, and I produce my own music as well.
Which one do you prefer?
Well, I suppose they go hand in hand. You can't.
Okay.
I can't not be a producer of my own music. I've got to see the vision.
The vision of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And you say you've been in this game for like going around the circuit for 3 years.
Yeah.
Good 3 years. What are some of those challenges that you face? You're just like, God damn it, I actually got through this.
Sheesh. I think like recording my first EP was a bit of a mish. I think people who listen to my music, they can attest to the time it had been from the first single I ever dropped to the time we released Hikari EP. So yeah, I think it was like a strong year and a half. So that process was long, and it was like what, like 8 tracks. And I mean, compared to like the time I spent on this new album, which is far less than a year, it was like 7 months. So I managed to do Your Princesses in Another Castle in like 7 months. So yeah,
I'm very excited about that album coming out next Friday.
Yeah, me too.
Goodness.
Super stoked.
The process of writing the album, like what processes, what things did you go through for you to come through with that album and come up with the title as well?
Here we are with the depth. Okay. Is this where we go deep?
This is when we get deep, you know, a little Deborah pat on you.
All right. Can I be like a tortured soul? Like
just a little, yes, I like tortured souls.
Can I get into that
let's
mode?
get into it.
All right, yeah. It was a cold day. It was a cold Wednesday. Winter's afternoon. No. But I did go through a lot during the process of writing the album. I think what I based the album on was was Super Mario, the game. I think, and my thoughts about video gaming, I think like sort of leapfrogged from a song I did on Hikari EP. It was called One Up. And then we like styled it with like Super Mario SFX and things like that. And that was my whole thing. I'm chasing my one up or my next life. But one up is like the dream. I want to achieve it. So on this album, Your Princess is in Another Castle, it's like the message you get when you're playing Super Mario. So you're clearing the levels, you're slaying the devils, you get to the final boss and you beat him, and you're trying to save this princess, and you get told, sorry Mario, your princess is in another castle. And then you do the same thing again and again and again and again, and you get the same message after every stage. And you know, back when I was a young one, I used to play the game. I stayed up for 3 days once, trying to like, you know.
What were you drinking to stay up for 3 days?
I was a child, man. You can do amazing things, with the Sega, blowing adapters, you know. And I never actually saved the princess in this game. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I use that as a metaphor on this album for attaining love or joy or reaching a final destination that you have for yourself in your head. And your princess can be a multitude of things. You know what I mean? We go through Loui. Loui is now the main character in this like video game of an album. And each song is a stage, it's a level. So I'm not gonna like spoil the story.
No,
I'm not gonna spoil the story.
You.
I think you gotta listen to the album.
The whole album.
But each song is a level, clears that level, gets to the next one. It's a progression. It's like a novella of sorts.
Oh, I love that.
And then you get to the final stage. Well, he gets told your princess is in another castle halfway during the album with the title track, Your Princess is in Another Castle. And then it goes on, and you gotta listen to it to see how it ends.
The Loui novella.
Yeah, it's a novella style. I really wanted to make it a conceptual piece. Definitely.
I see that.
So a lot of love in that. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of love lost as well. Also aspirational, and
so the song that we're going to play right now, we're not going to play Kea Ncube. We're going to
you wanna
tease them a little bit.
Say that for later.
For later. Unloving You Land.
All right, cool. This is from Hikari EP.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about that. What happened? Because songwriters in life. There's something that may have happened to inspire this particular song. So what inspired the song?
Well, I suppose I gotta tell the truth at some point. So I think Unloving You Land is like very closely tied to Your Princess is in Another Castle. Do you know what I mean? It might have been the precursor. It was the last song I actually wrote for Hikari. So they're making the gap between Hikari or that song and this sort of messaging very close, you know what I mean? So it might have been the same sort of girl or relationship I was in, that a couple of songs, a couple of sprinkles on Your Princess is in Another Castle, I'm referring to. So Unloving You Land is just basically about being in a relationship, and it's pointless.
It's pointless.
It's bleak. It's what's the word? How shall we say? It's draining. And then the guy decides, I've got to go. I've got to get in a ride and get on the highway to Unloving You Land to be free or safe.
Love that.
Yeah.
Have you been taught that you can be a radio presenter? I'm not saying steal my job.
Right on.
But that voice of yours.
I've heard here and there.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not saying steal my job.
I'll host the show someday. But I definitely think it's a representation of yourself. You know what I mean? It's a fashion, or it's another form of art, definitely. And yeah, I absolutely adore it. But yeah, I tend not to think about it. I tend to feel it a lot of the time. Therefore, making it honest. You know what I mean? I shop in the females department also.
Confessions behind the spotlight with Loui Lvndn.
Dudes don't have cool clothes.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I've recently found like 2 items from my father's cupboard.
Yeah, I mean, you see what I'm saying though. But like, also, I'm really into this genderless fashion. This wave that's happening.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that should lift off a little bit more.
I agree with that statement.
Yeah,
I completely agree with that statement. In your career so far, what are some of the biggest challenges, or what's some of the, like, you receive some sort of critique, because everyone gets criticism.
Right on.
What's the worst or the most hurtful piece of information that you've received from you that someone has said and you just like, really? Or has it happened? Or are you one of those individuals that just brushes off hate?
I mean, sheesh. I think to be an artist, one is like, or super sensitive to everything in the first place. Do you know what I mean? That's how you're able to like tap into different things. Like, that's how you're able to become empathetic. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, obviously things like that do affect the artist, but like I said, a lot of the time I try to like think of it inside out rather than outside in. Yeah, and therefore I'm not like sort of looking around and then basing Loui Lvndn on what I see. It's just Loui Lvndn and then take it or leave it. Do you know what I mean? I try to make it honest, but I don't know. The reception has been like pretty awesome. Do you know what I mean? From the first EP and everything. I haven't really received any negative critique. I mean, the closest thing to like a negative critique was, Afropunk. I think they name dropping. They said they loved the album. They loved the EP. Yet I guess the writer was a very upbeat person and didn't like it when the songs slowed down and became more intimate. I was like, that's pretty much.
So how are you meant to show yourself as an artist?
All range in the album. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
So you have to be happy all the time.
It can't be all upbeat. I mean, you've got to relate. We've got to connect on like a deeper level here. I got to talk to you. Yeah. At some stage in the album. Yeah.
And the best piece of advice that you've received so far?
Sheesh. These are like challenging questions, guys. Best piece of advice. I don't know. It might just have come from myself even. You must create. Yeah, those 3 words.
You must create.
Yeah,
it's a simple, but it's simple to say it, but it's not exactly a simple process to go through.
But I mean, if you're attending to your configuration, if that's what you are, then be it. You know what I mean? There's like no excuses, no, don't faff about. Just do it.
Be serious about it.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah.
And did the importance of schooling, maybe to go to school to know how to write music, know how to produce.
I'm a productor.
Yeah, I'm a productor.
And a singist. A guitar.
Things like that. How do you think it's an important thing to do, or if you really have the drive in you and you can self-teach yourself? So which do you find is better per se?
Me personally, I think, I don't know, we're living in like a crazy age right now where I don't believe at any given moment I don't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can literally learn anything I want at any time. I mean, with the internet,
The internet is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, so I myself picked up the guitar and started teaching myself for YouTube videos. Even I never went to lessons and such. And I suppose you don't really need to learn or to go to school to learn how to engineer anymore, or to compose, or to use Ableton or Fruity Loops or whatever. You know what I mean? There's literally it's got a lot to do with your sensibility. Before you even try out this thing, how much how much do you want it? How much do you want to learn? You know what I mean? It'll come easier to others, but yeah, you can literally learn anything. There's kids making beats now. Kids just be rapping on YouTube. You know, it's crazy.
Things are happening.
Yeah, definitely. So, I learned I told myself Ableton. Do you know what I mean? And then made beats, and then produced an album. Do you know what I mean?
So basically, it's what you were saying before, that if you shouldn't faff around on something that you want to do. Definitely.
Yeah, it's not even a mental decision a lot of the time. It's devotional passion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's I want to do that. It's like a feeling you have inside.
Yeah.
And then you do it. So it's not. I don't cognize it that much. Yeah, I just feel it.
When we come back, we're going to talk about support that you're getting from people, your close friends, your family, because they're the ones okay, we'll support you. Yeah. Sometimes be a little hesitant.
Yeah.
But before that, you worked with Spook Matambo.
Spook Bones.
Yeah, Spook Bones.
Yeah.
How was that experience? And tell us a little bit about the song Drugs.
The boy is my boy. Shout out to the boy. We met 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. He heard my song through the internet. He heard Drugs firstly, and then he heard Degrees of Comparison, and was yo, hit me up on Twitter. Was yo, son, that's fire. We need to work. And then we shortly after got in studio when he was back in South Africa, and we immediately gelled and just started making the most craziest. It was challenging for me, not challenging, but what's the word? It was different from any other sort of artist you might collaborate with, and that was awesome for me because it takes you out of that sort of normal space, and you do what you actually want to be doing. You want to be challenged with your collaboration. So we did a bunch of tracks for his Badimo EP. And then I think 3 songs on his album that he dropped this year. But we recorded those last year, and then 2 of which are on my album. One is Body of Work, and the other is Landed. Actually 3, and then the other one is Nothing's Ever Perfect. I say 2 because they're bonus tracks separately. One is for physical, for the physical release, and one is for the digital release.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Understood. What I really love about the two of you, right, about you and Spook, is that you're breaking the color barrier in this country, and in Africa as well. That this type of music is not just for the Caucasian peeps, So everyone can listen to this music. And I have to say thank you very much for being that voice and being that face to break the barriers.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. So let's get into it. This is Drugs, Loui Lvndn featuring Spook Matambo. You're a musician, you're in the entertainment industry, a lot of pros, a lot of cons. But what has your family's reception been like? Has the support been there? Or is it a matter of Loui?
Well, friends and fam, I think I've been blessed, man. The people around me are for the most part, pretty awesome. You know what I mean? So the mates I have been super duper supportive, you know what I mean? Whether it be back then when I need a ride to the stew or something, or just being there during my writing processes and like giving feedback, or like, because you always need somebody to bounce ideas off of and things like that. And right now I keep a very, very close circle,
because you never know with these people.
Hey now. Hey, shadow friends. They're lurking.
They're
lurking, eh? But yeah, I've got like a very close a circle, but it's like people I trust. People, who are really down for me. My family, however, it's quite strange. Last, I think my song Killer was playing on the radio last, like 2 weeks ago or whatever. And I was like, yo, Dad, check this out. Check the song out. And then he hit me back afterwards. He was like, sounds nice. I'm like, cool, sweet.
He sounds like a stoic type of man, your dad.
Yeah, no, we have very sort of our language.
Yeah, it's very
during
different.
our conversations. It's very stern, very strict, very professional. We're a professional relationship. You know what I mean? We have a very professional relationship. Yeah, it's not emotive.
but the love is there at the end of the day.
Yeah, you've got to imagine it a little bit, but you've got to use your imagination.
Rainbows, cupcakes,
unicorns and such. Yeah, you've got to like visualize them, But yeah, I think they're all proud of me.
That's good to know that the people that have been with you from 0 minutes. Are true. Behind you, actually.
True.
And talking about support, you recently signed to Gallo.
Yes.
The difference between being an independent artist, doing it all solo, and then having someone there to help you out with maybe some financial things and PR things. Yeah. Has that been like a weight off your shoulders? Has that been like some sort of like, whew, let's just create music now?
Yes and no, because I still like, walking about daily. Even now, like, I still feel like you gotta take ownership of every aspect of what you're doing. And like being a multidisciplinarian, I like to handle a lot of the things, like the design. I designed the album cover and worked with the photographer and art directed it. Do you know what I mean? As well as like, I think about the elements that go into the thing. I was like, yo, we need lyrics in the booklet. Type all of these out. I decided, you know what I mean, and then follow the process until the end. And when it comes to PR as well, constantly engaging with them when it comes to the label, constantly engaging, churning ideas, sharing resources, etc. So I definitely think that you gotta keep ownership. But the label has been really great though. It's really nice to have a team of people, so it isn't just you're starting a small army, so that's really dope. Shout out to Gallo, shout out to Rob, shout out to Joe, Joanne, if she's listening. Shout out to Caroline, shout out to Melissa, shout out to Mlu as well. Let me not forget the boy, he's been with me for the longest. Those are my dudes right now.
And why did you choose Gallo specifically? Or were you also shopping around, or were they shopping for you?
I think we found each other. This is a how we met story.
So we just crossed the bridge,
Yeah, and then I dropped my books, you know what I mean? And they all fell everywhere. I picked them up, we gazed longingly into each other's eyes, and then we kissed.
Yeah.
I think we found each other. I think Rob was doing some research and stuff, and I was also I was done with the Hikari EP, and I was like, okay, cool, let's get signed now.
I'm good.
We're done now. Let's get signed now. Let's do an album. So that was my mindset as well, So yeah, we came together at the perfect time and we produced some great work. Yeah,
like you're doing right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm like trying not to like gas up the album like too much, but yeah, I'm super proud of it.
I say gas it up.
I'm super proud of it. I mean, like it was very ambitious, sonically very ambitious. I kind of went super honest with the lyrics. I took a different lyrical turn, and I focused a lot on the writing and making sure that it's not too abstract. So I was very empathetic, and very in touch with this process. Yeah, it's jiggy as hell. Yeah, so yeah, I'm very excited to drop it.
You're very happy. I can see that. It's radiating from you. That it's coming out.
Yeah,
this hard work is paying off.
I mean, yeah. Of late, I don't know. I'm kind of like choose happiness. I'm like pro happiness. I think like it's gotta start from within. I'm very even when I'm not, I'm just like be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just like to positive energy always.
So we're gonna play one more other song before we get into Kea Ncube, and the song, I love the song. It's a very old school song.
Yeah.
You did a cover of Papa was a Rolling Stone by The Temptations. Why did you specifically choose that song to cover? What is it about it that said, hey, maybe you must come here?
Hey man, there's like depth in that song as well. I mean, like the lyrics and stuff are just like, I mean, the scene that they're painting, about this dad or whatever, or this man. I related with it a lot because as a young black guy, and our this whole stigma or stereotype of black dads or whatever, what they are, versus how we're behaving now or how we are, as young men now. I think it resonated a lot. Are we doing the same thing? Are we like fulfilling the stereotype? What are we actually doing here? So it touched me on that level, and beyond the actual message and meaning, it's super funky. Oh my god,
it is so much funk in that song.
Oh my god. So I was like, hey man, let me do that.
Put a Loui Lvndn spin on it.
Let me hit those notes. So yeah, enjoy it.
Thank you so much. Loui Lvndn in the building, in the studio, behind the spotlight. This is him with Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Let's hear it. So your album is coming out next week Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
Next week Friday. Kea Ncube is your latest single that's coming out. Are you like gonna tease us with a couple more songs before the album comes out?
Right. So yeah, we dropped Kea Ncube, did a radio debut, and then we launched it exclusively on Apple Music.
Okay.
Right, and then we've been dropping a track a week every Friday. And this is the last Friday we're dropping a track. We're dropping Langalami.
Okay.
And then after that, it's the album. But so far we've dropped Kea Ncube, How Come You Are Not, and Body of Work featuring Spook Matambo. And yeah.
And response is good.
Yeah, love it. It's really dope. The collaboration we did with Apple. So they put it up on a bunch of cool places. And yeah, it's actually doing really well. So I'm happy.
You're talking about collaborations with Spook Matambo. Who else would you love to collaborate with in the future in terms of EPs, albums?
I gotta say, my boy, my brother, Petit Noir. We've done some stuff previously. We've been in studio a bunch of times, but we had to like drop something. So yeah, I wanna definitely work with him a little bit more. But then that's somebody I've worked with already. Let's see. I love Simpure Dana. I absolutely adore her. So yeah, I'd love to work with her. Like I came up on like her first two albums. I think Zandisile. One Love Movement on Bantu Biko.
Yes.
So used to love those albums. So yeah, she'd be like a really, really dope person to collaborate with in SA, internationally. There's like so many. Oh my god, it's like
The
so
list is
tough.
endless.
Oh my god, but definitely Pharrell. I think him and I align in that like sort of quest to blend subversive sort of content with like pop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to make like a meaning danceable.
Yeah.
As it were, yeah.
I love Pharrell. Pharrell for me is like our Quincy Jones of the 21st century.
He's wild. He's wild. Yeah, he's wild. So yeah, I think definitely him, but like so many other musicians as well. You know, in the world, living and dead. Like I love. Like I've got like a sort of a genre-less taste.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So it spreads like butter across all the spectrums. Yeah.
Like a warm piece of toast.
Yeah, just sinking into that thing, man. You know, sogging it up. You know,
soaking up all that butter, all that goodness.
Yeah, butter's good.
Before I let you go,
Awesome.
before we play Kill Her Killer, well, tell me a little bit about Kill Her Killer before I ask you the $1 million question.
Right on. Kill Her Killer, man. Shoot, I'm very excited about the song Killer Killer. It's super jiggy. I remember writing this thing, and I think for me, like where I was when I wrote the song was at a place where I was reflecting on, you know, the type of person that one is as like the super cold or like dude who's like maybe let's say a player even, do you know what I mean, and then gets into a relationship and like that sort of thing that conflicts when you realize, okay, cool, I've gotta kind of let go of that, you know, and you know, love this person.
Yeah.
Whatever. So it's about that. It's like that's the stage, the level, as it were, in Killer Killer. So it's like this dude is like, yeah, cool, hey, break hearts, my heartbreaker, yeah, and then meets a girl, and then she's just changing things now, you know what I mean? And then he realizes that he's got to kill her killer, and her killer is him. So, because he's got the potential to hurt her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what the song is about. But yeah, man, very excited about the song. We're shooting a video for it right now. Everything is like culminating. Storyboarded it, I've concepted it. The grading's cool. We got like some cool directors. So
seems like 2017 is your year.
Let's see. I'm not gonna say it's mine, but you know, it's mine. Yeah.
And the $1 million question coming up right now. We play 100% African music here at Trans Africa.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to you, upcoming artist who's been in this game, to know that you have this platform that's going to be behind you?
Right.
100%.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, dope. You know what I mean? I mean, because we like as songwriters and singers and whatnot, especially coming up from, like, I mean, this is my first album. Do you know what I mean? We definitely have this like sort of perspective about what radio is or what radio is supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? And so especially in SA, like, we need to like show ourselves off to ourselves. I mean, we definitely need to get into the habit of like celebrating ourselves, you know what I mean? Getting to know ourselves, you know? I think there's a lot of sounds out here and like subcultures and subculture mainstream or people don't know about. There's a lot of things that people don't know about or things that people don't even know that they can. I mean, so platforms that like showcase this, like I personally am on a quest to sort of grow the ear or to sort of break molds and break boundaries. So having a platform to do it is everything.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
I think you should introduce your song, link your song for the Trans African with that radio voice of yours.
All right, let's do this. All right, cool. It's your boy, Loui Lvndn. It's your boy, aka Lord Hikari. It's your boy, hey. I don't have any more AKAs, but this is Killer, first single, Princesses in Another Castle. Get it on iTunes, get it out. And coming to everything else soon, dropping in stores on the 24th. Boom.
Drop your social media stuff. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you can follow me at LOUI_LVNDN, and yeah, you can Facebook me, Google me, SoundCloud me with the same credentials, and yeah, hope you enjoy it.
This is Trans Africa Radio.